You're performing here as part of FizFest. It's a community arts festival, first ever community arts festival. There's literature about community arts, the merits and demerits of whether it's community focused or arts focused. But you're in some ways very purist as a performer. You're dance and you're very demanding, I think, of yourself perhaps. So you bring this very high level of performance to a community arts setting. Is that something you do often, or
we do?
How do you
like the company that I'm in association with Forgotten are called Fishamble, the new play company. They're a wonderful company, and they do their productions all over the world and all over Ireland in all different kinds of venues. But I kind of wanted in this to go to places that wanted the piece. We haven't never gone anywhere that we never asked to go somewhere, or we were always asked to come, and that's why I was so delighted to do this. I think it's a brilliant idea. I mean, organisationally, it's fantastic. We just had absolutely no problems. It was one of the smoothest days. It was like as if we were going to a festival that was 15 years old, because we've gone to festivals all over the place, and some of them are great, and some of them you're prepared for disaster, and you just go along with it. But I just think it's fantastic. I think that especially now that people. I think people need to be supported. Jerry was saying something about Christy Moore the other day, that he said something fantastic, about the arts, that when things are starting to get dark, that we need the arts to lift us and to support us and to lighten us. And I think it's important that a community, that starts at a community level, so that it doesn't become an elitist sport. I think a lot of the time, theatre is very elitist in Ireland. I've worked in it myself for a long time, and I've worked in the bigger houses, and they're great, but I sometimes think that the audiences that go to the bigger theatres are somehow bred into that, or they're somehow educated into that, whereas I think it should start, all theatre and all art should start from a community level. Then it becomes everybody's sport. It should never be claimed by anybody. And that's why I think, particularly Phibsborough, I think it should be in every pocket. There should be a little, and I'm not patronising by saying a little, it should be small festivals that make up a body of art of all sorts, poetry, music, whatever, recitals. And I think it's really important for bonding a community together. If anything, it gets people out of the house in a really, really bad times, It gets people out locally, so they don't have the expense of going all the way into town. And if they want to go in and have a meal afterwards, they can. But actually, I was even thinking about tonight, I wonder how many people are going to go for a meal after the show locally in Phibsborough. It's good for the commerce of the area as well. So excellent. I just think it's a brilliant idea, and I'm throwing it back at you. Congratulations, it's wonderful.
Well, thank you very much. But I think I'll conclude on that sporting interview. I don't often see after-match interviews with performers. You know what I mean? Footballers and hurlers have to give interviews after the match, but it's really grateful to you for giving a post-match interview after that amazing performance here this evening.
Well, you're very, very welcome.
You lifted the audience in this room.
And I'm sorry that I couldn't talk to you beforehand, man. But I was like a greyhound wanting to get out of the traps. I just wanted to get in, do it. You know what I mean? You're in a rhythm. But thank you for having us.
Great.
Very, very humbled and thankful for being here. Thank you.
Thank you, Kinevane. Thank you very much
Cheers.
indeed. Thanks a lot.